Hello everyone, Yumin here. This is a quick video of my League start build in Day 2, Assassin Miner. I level my character with Pyroclast Mine and swapped to Exsanguinate with Reap while entering maps. After Day 2, I've decided to farm Nightmare maps, so I swapped my setup to Wave of Conviction Trathus for a more consistent boss damage. In this video I don't have a proper Exsanguinate mapping footage cause I forgot it and sold all my old gear already. The video is showing not converting full cold damage and no blood charge just for reference. However, I'll give you some personal advice based on my League start experience, and you should check Fearless Dumb Zero's video if you want step-by-step POE and mapping footage. For the most important question, why Assassin but not Trickster? For mine build, I'm expected to die a lot anyway, so I prefer easier damage scaling from those cry nodes from Assassin. Although mine can't benefit from Mistwalker, the cry chance provided by Mystical Infusions save us a lot of gear and passives pressure for better damage. Since our defense sucks, so I rely heavily on freezing the mobs with a high single hit. While Trickster provides a better mine throwing speed and cast speed for smoother control during mapping and bossing, getting crit chance is more difficult, so your gearing is harder. The defense provided by Trickster in early game is basically omittable and opportunistic from Assassin, can still do a great job during mapping. However, for late game bossing, the extra spell suppression from Spellbreaker is still decent to avoid getting one-shot by pinnacle bosses. With easier gear and less points to invest into damage, I can then invest more into defense, so eventually I can get almost the same defense power from Trickster in early game. All in all, it's personal choice, and of course you can directly copy the build easily with Trickster, since it is a more popular choice, and Dumb Zero has a full video for it, which can hugely benefit your progression anyway. Back to the progression, I'll mention all the tips and upgrade direction for your reference. For Pyroclast Mine, remember not to automate your detonation during boss fight and stack it to maximum placement number. The reason is that Pyroclast Mine has its own buff that the more mines are detonated in the same sequence, the more projectiles it will fire. So there'll be a big damage difference after 1 second if you manually detonate your mines. The damage is good enough to carry you through campaign with a crafted spell damage weapon. Before entering maps, I bought Rim Sorrow for cold conversion to use Exsanguinate Mine, or you can keep using Pyroclast Mine if you want. But the map clear of Exsanguinate is much better, that the XP gain could be a huge difference. Reap is not necessary until pinnacle boss fight. But remember to upgrade your gear before yellow maps. During your 3rd and 4th lab, you should quality your Reap for a big damage boost to be ready for boss fight. Your second big upgrade should be Heat Shiver, and remember to get those ailments effect, mainly freeze duration to maintain consistent damage buff. After entering red maps, I think upgrading a body armor with 5 link is better than getting a bad defense 6 link, since the defense requirement is pretty high in T14-16 maps, or you will constantly get one shot, like I was. For the shield, I think a defense shield is better than a spell damage shield, since the damage boost is not that noticeable, and you get more time to deal damage if you are tankier. So eventually a defensive shield is almost functioning the same as damage shield, and defensive shield is cheaper. The third upgrade is quite annoying since you need ailments immune for Archon's tool. Another method is that you can get Avoid Shock, higher resistances on gear, and craft Chill immune on boots. Personally, I love all ailments immune just for Quoel, so I bought Storm Shroud and fix all ailments on my boots. Note that if you are already using Astral Projector, you can choose not to Essence craft your boots but to use an Abyss Jewel to get the remaining shock avoidance. If you don't have enough currency for the whole setup, you can choose to upgrade your Cluster Jewel first. For the amulet, Get +1 gem with critical multiplier if you can, or life with critical multiplier and empty suffix to craft mine throwing speed. The taming is great damage boost since we can have 4 ailments on enemies. For assassin, we need some local cry chance from our weapon. My method is to find a fractured base rune dagger and slam woe essence on it. Open suffix is preferred to craft mine throwing speed, and ideal mod is Cree multiplier with open suffix. Just forget about gem level. I won't target for it in early game. The above whole setup should carry you to 4 stones, then you can consider swapping to other builds or keep upgrading. I've linked my POE for reference only. That's all for my thoughts on my league starter. I'll test some farming strategies in the next few days, and consider making another heist guide in the future, since the enchantments for heist is back. As always, I'll leave my gameplay footage in the remaining video. Comment if you have any questions, and more importantly,
get your magic fun characters ready. Get your magic fun characters ready.
Just need a moment to catch my...
Get your magic fun characters ready.
Your fight's done, Red Blade. Information, now! An impressive display.
이게 그 상태다.